Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee. I only have a couple minutes because we're going to Memorial Day festivities. Happy Memorial Day for those of you who celebrate. They're very up on all the events at Aura's place, so we are going to their Memorial Day celebration. It's something on my glasses. It's going to be too annoying. Hold on. I gotta clean my glasses before I can put on my lipstick. So, yesterday I went to the store in the morning. Before I went to visit, I wanted to get to Aura at a certain time because, she's at lunch, so. And I wanted to go to the store because I wanted to do my Cosmopolitan infusion, which is frozen cranberries and orange peels and vodka. And I couldn't get cranberries, but Dennis is like, well, where did you get them before? I'm like, I got them at Crops, which is my local little supermarket that I run to for all kinds of stuff. And so instead of going on the way home to a different store after I visited Aura, I ran to Crops before I went to visit Aura. Which is a long way of saying I went grocery shopping, got home, put the groceries away. Then I went to visit Aura. And we hung out for a while, and you are not going to believe what happened. I took my knitting, and I sat there and I knit with her. And it was just like the olden days when we would sit in our chairs side by side and sit and talk, and I would knit, or we would be watching TV, and I would knit, and we would just sit and chat. And it was like the olden days. And I can tell you that my knitting was quite interesting to her fellow residents and the people who work there, which led to some very nice conversations. And everybody wanted to see the pattern, and they were all excited about my sweater. And I ended up putting in 4 more stripes, 2 beige and the yellow and the red yesterday. I did most of the first white row with her, and then I did the rest in the evening. So I've been working on my sweater. But I cannot remember the last time I actually took my knitting with me when I was going on a, appointment or something where it's very possible that I would have time to knit. Mostly I just read my phone. I took knitting with me on my trip to New Orleans, and I had 60 hours on the train going and coming. I didn't knit at all. That's how not knitting I have been lately. And so it was really interesting to me. Now I'm thinking about whether I'm going to take my knitting. It's going to be sort of a party, but I could take it. I mean, I can just not knit, but I think I'm not going to because my arm is a little bit sore. In fact, that reminds me I want to put a sill pad on it before I leave. Because I've been knitting a lot lately in the last 2 days. Crazy. So yesterday I was busy. So I went to the store, I visited Aura. Oh, and I had to stop at the estate store on the way home to get the vodka. And then walk the dogs, and then, it just felt like a lot. So then I sat, and I ate, and I wasn't knitting for a while, and then I decided, okay, because I was worried about my arm, and I thought, oh, well, let me just, because I feel like knitting. I don't want to not knit when I feel like knitting. I mean, oh, man. So, yeah. So Christy was having weather, and her poor Wicked is also afraid of storms. And so she was not able to join me for a stitching session. But I think the next time I, stitch with her will be in person because she will be coming in 2 weeks. I'm so excited. So, yeah, 2 weeks. Pretty sure. Yeah. So anyway, I just did by myself and watched Top Chef. Watching Top Chef isn't so good for my diet, though. Yeah. Makes me want to eat all these different things. It's like very weird. Anyway, I gotta go. So anyway, we're off to a celebration, and then I don't know, you know, then I expect I'm gonna knit some, and I don't know what else I'm gonna do today. Maybe I'll remember tomorrow and tell you all about it. Chances are. Anyway, I put this color lipstick on because I like the color a lot, and it's not too wacky, but it's very present, and I expect to be outside for these festivities, which means I won't have to wear a mask. So people will see my lipstick today. I'm going. Goodbye. Please take good care of yourselves. Please, please, please stay safe and stay sane.